The story of Isoken and Tokunbo. In the bustling streets of Lagos, Nigeria, Tokunbo and Isoken forged a bond that would withstand the test of time. Both young and ambitious, they shared a dream of conquering the world of fashion. Tokunbo, with her striking beauty and commanding presence, captivated audiences with every step she took on the runway. Isoken, with her sharp wit and keen business acumen, navigated the cutthroat world of fashion with ease, rising through the ranks to become a renowned fashion designer. As Tokunbo's star ascended to dizzying heights, so too did Isoken's. Together, they soared through the echelons of the fashion industry, their names synonymous with success and glamour. But beneath the veneer of fame and fortune, shadows lurked, threatening to cast a pall over their glittering careers. As Isoken introduced Tokunbo to a prominent businessman with aspirations of taking their fashion lines to new heights, she did so with the utmost trust and confidence in her best friend. Little did she know, this moment would mark the beginning of a devastating betrayal that would shake the foundations of their friendship. With Isoken's busy schedule precluding her from handling all of the business activities, she entrusted Tokunbo with the reins, believing in her friend's integrity and loyalty. However, Tokunbo saw an opportunity to seize control for herself, and in a calculated move, she double-crossed Isoken, signing the lucrative deal under her own name while deceiving Isoken with tales of a different lead for business. Isoken, oblivious to Tokunbo's treachery, felt deflated but remained steadfast in her trust of her best friend. Little did she know that while she languished on the sidelines, Tokunbo's fashion line soared to unprecedented heights, becoming the darling of the fashion world and adorning the runways of the most prestigious events worldwide. As Tokunbo's star continued to rise, Isoken watched from afar, her heart heavy with the bitterness of betrayal, as she soon became aware of Tokunbo's intrigues and the sting of lost dreams. She had believed in Tokunbo, trusted her implicitly, only to be left behind as her best friend ascended to fame and fortune. Despite the pain of her betrayal, Isoken remained resilient, determined to carve out her own path in the unforgiving world of fashion. Though she may have been sidelined by Tokunbo's deception, she refused to let it define her. With grit and determination, she set her sights on new horizons, knowing that true success is measured not by the fame and fortune of others, but by the strength of character and integrity of one's own soul. As Tokunbo continued to navigate the ever-evolving landscape of the fashion world, she found herself facing fierce competition and dwindling opportunities. Despite her initial success, she began to feel stagnant, her creativity stifled by the relentless demands of the industry. With each passing day, she yearned for a breakthrough, a chance to reclaim her status as a trailblazer in the world of fashion. Meanwhile, Isoken embarked on a new chapter of her life, finding love and support in the arms of a prominent Benin man, who shared her vision and ambition. Encouraged by her husband, Isoken diversified her business interests into real estate, leveraging her entrepreneurial spirit and financial acumen to build a formidable empire. With the unwavering support of her husband and the dedication of her children, Isoken's real estate venture flourished as she amassed a portfolio of properties spanning across Africa. Together, they worked tirelessly to expand their business, driven by a shared passion for success and a commitment to excellence. As Isoken's empire continued to grow, Tokunbo found herself grappling with the harsh realities of the fashion world. Struggling to stay relevant amidst fierce competition and changing trends, she realized that she needed a substantial infusion of capital to revitalize her brand and reignite her creativity. Desperate for a lifeline, Tokunbo reached out to Isoken, swallowing her pride as she sought assistance from her former friend-turned-rival. Despite the bitterness of their past, Isoken extended a helping hand to Tokunbo, recognizing the value of forgiveness and the importance of supporting one another in times of need. With Isoken's financial backing, Tokunbo was able to breathe new life into her struggling fashion line, infusing it with fresh ideas and innovative designs. Together, they forged a new partnership built on mutual respect and a shared commitment to success. As Tokunbo's fashion empire regained its footing, a seed of envy began to take root in her heart. Despite her outward success, she found herself consumed by jealousy as she witnessed Isoken's meteoric rise in the world of real estate. Isoken was the go-to for real estate, and her property portfolio attracted the movers and shakers of the industry. Unable to bear the thought of being overshadowed by her former friend, Tokunbo hatched a sinister plan to take over Isoken's life, piece by piece. With cunning precision, Tokunbo set her sights on infiltrating Isoken's empire, determined to usurp her position of power and authority. She began by forging alliances with Isoken's business associates, manipulating them with promises of wealth and influence. Tokunbo connived with her brother to intercept Isoken's business once again to turn Isoken's clients away so as to align them with hers. She carefully hatched the deceptive plan unbeknown to Isoken. Slowly but surely, she wormed her way into the inner circle of Isoken's trusted confidants, biding her time until the moment was ripe for her to strike. As Tokunbo's influence grew, she set her sights on Isoken's marriage, determined to sabotage the union that had brought her so much happiness. With calculated precision, she planted seeds of doubt and suspicion in Isoken's husband's mind, sowing discord and distrust in their once happy home. Meanwhile, Isoken remained blissfully unaware of the betrayal brewing in her midst, her focus consumed by the demands of her burgeoning empire and the joys of her growing family. Little did she know that her closest friend harbored dark intentions, plotting to steal everything she held dear. But as Tokunbo's machinations reached their climax, Isoken began to sense that something was amiss. Despite her best efforts to maintain a facade of normalcy, cracks began to appear in the carefully constructed illusion of her perfect life. With each passing day, she felt the tendrils of deceit tightening around her, threatening to suffocate her hopes and dreams. And as the truth of Tokunbo's betrayal came to light, Isoken found herself facing the greatest challenge of her life, a battle for her very identity and the preservation of all she held dear. Yet, with the unwavering support of her family and the strength of her own indomitable spirit, she refused to be defeated by the darkness that sought to engulf her. In the end, it was Isoken's resilience and unwavering determination that proved to be her greatest weapon against Tokunbo's treachery. Though the road ahead was fraught with obstacles and uncertainty, she faced the future with courage and grace, knowing that true victory lies not in the conquest of others, but in the triumph of the human spirit. Tokunbo went very low. The thought of ruining Isoken engulfed her. She planned for her kidnap. She organized a ring of people to kidnap Isoken and ask for a mighty ransom. After a business trip from Abuja, Isoken stepped down from her jet, entered her car and asked the driver to stop by her bank as she had to meet up with her account officer. After she departed the bank, she got into the car, and on her way to her home she was captured. Isoken's husband arrived home several hours later with no sight of Isoken. He looked round the house but no sign of his wife's presence. He immediately called her account officer to find out if she stopped at the bank, and was told she arrived and departed at a specific time. He became worried and tried her number several times with no answer. A few hours later, Osan received a call from an unknown number demanding a ransom of several million naira. Osan became very afraid. What had happened to his wife? Could this be real or simply a joke? Osan called Tokunbo sounding very worried and informed her about the situation. After all, he believed Tokunbo and Isoken were very close. She sounded devastated by the news and immediately entered her car to Isoken's family home. When she got into Isoken's family home, she found Osan confused and in shambles.